Welcome to Find Love or Die Trying. Um, this is a dating sim that I don't really remember anything about. I've never played it before, but I read the description of it on Steam and then immediately forgot it. So yeah, let's see, because I've had this game for a couple weeks, been planning to play it, and I immediately forgot what it's about. Also, the music is really loud. I did adjust the settings already. Is it too loud? If it is, just let me know and I'll fix it. Because to me, the game is really loud. But that could just be the intro. But yeah, let's just hop into it. Just let me know. Z, 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 Z. Do you guys want me to read? I don't know. I'll read for now. Z, 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 Z. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Zzz. Sleeping, snoring. Oh, that's how you want to play. Hey-ya! Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow, ow. Did you just hit me? Nah, I just got here. I just chased the person who hit you. Really, you should be thanking me. Okay, thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. It's all in a good day's work. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... Yeah, I can't remember my name. Wait, what? I swear if you hit you that hard. She bamboozled me. So you did hit me. There's gonna be a lot of reading in this game. I hope you guys don't hate my voice acting. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why is that? We can talk about why after. What was your name? It's... Okay, the question is, should I put in my real name? Or... I mean, it's not like that's private. You guys all know that I'm Ali. Hi. That's my name. But... do I want to put in my real name? Or like my gamer tag? Jeff. Okay. How about Sunny? We're gonna go with Sunny. That's my character's name. I'm from Sunflower. My name is Sunny. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna ask again, because I asked like right at the beginning. I'm gonna ask again. Is the game too loud? Or is it good? Ooh, we got pronouns too. Awesome. Ah, there we go. I hit space thinking it was like enter and it just made everything disappear. Ooh, what is Sunny? Sounds all good? Okay. What is my character? I mean, I use she pronouns. But also I don't care what pronouns. It could be use they. Be more inclusive, but also lesbians. Lily, what pronouns? Your pronouns? Okay, we'll use they. My name's Sunny. It's Sunny. I keep hitting space. I'm so used to it. The Hades. I can't remember anything else though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying, though we call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer. The name's Kat. Premise that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women, and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days over 3 dates with each of them. Then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. Whew! That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you two will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht, it's a loner. Okay. If she says no, well, we're going to have to kill you. Huh? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It is called Or Die Trying. It's not just find love and get kicked off the show. It's find love or die trying. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Hello? There's a shark on this boat. I think it's an airplane. You can kind of see clouds. There's a shark on this airplane. Shark's on a plane. Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Really, you look like I just took a shit in your cereal. This is... I don't know why I went with Southern, but that's his voice now. This is a Southern shark. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name... Yes, Lily? For the Twitch, Lily said, Damien gives them gender envy. Valid. That name's Damien. Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Battle Royale... That's me. Battle Royale games? Like computer games? You've been living under a rock's stink-ass armpit. I hate this guy's vocabulary. Real people killing each other is in the season. What? Well, it was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game. Spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and big kicks out of rainbows. That's where you come in. Hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Just put on a good show for me, hmm? Excuse me, Mr. Black. What is it, Juan? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for backfields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Okay. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you were worried about, you didn't. And not for lack of trying. How would you know that? Cat sighed. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know? They have no idea that your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate, called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you'll get them killed as well. Awesome. How could you... I don't make the rules, Sonny. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Sonny. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. What's there to worry about? Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl I asked says no, the little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back, and presumably to leave the show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way, off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, maybe you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise. How does that sound? Oh, fucking Christ. I mean, it's not like I have a choice. If I want to live, like, this is just stupid. That's the quick way to end this. So yeah, yeah, let's go. Sounds like a deal. That's a spirit, sugar. Who knows? You might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, okay, let's get started with the show. Follow me. I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Cat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile. Got it? Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Wow, it's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia. New Asia? The land comes pretty cheap. Yeah, New Asia, huh? Have you ever read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. I don't have that anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already? Not quite. To give the world top-tier enjoyment. To protect our ass from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shill's puff. With the Brothers 5. These all have the same voice, I've decided, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to... Get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday. Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we had just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. Tag yourself. Oh, well, I can't go back and tag myself. I think I was the one at the very end, though. Walk to the doors. Hey, Sunny. Hey, Sunny, can you hear me? Cat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Cat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. I don't know why they make it a choice. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, it didn't see you there. I'm so this is not the voice I want to give her. Maybe it is. Whoa, didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Sunny. That's me. How'd you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui. Yui. I'm sorry in advance. It's me, Yui. Yui Fujikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Ugh, I'm... Grr. Grr. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? This has already morphed into my voice. You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. No? It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live, and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? This is already ominous. I feel like she's supposed to be the main love interest. Or I guess she's playing the role of, like, childhood best friend or whatever. Yep. It's good to see you, Sunny. You haven't changed. Feels just like when we used to fool around back then. Or fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way. Pinky promise. It's good to see you too, Yui. Or putting you out here. Well, you know, to be honest, dating after shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... What are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is. Wait a second, I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense this has happened before. I guess I'll see her later. I should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? I feel like as a pro Twitch gamer, I have to go check out the game room. This is just BMO from Adventure Time. As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl. Good lord, that clacking is terrible. My eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. Was she wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt? She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved to press buttons at lightning speed. Woo, new high score! Hold on. Aw man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup dude. Hold on, I don't know your name yet. Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. Me. Bleh. Okay, bye. What does this person even do in this situation? Are you okay? Catherine? No worries, Sunny. She'll be fine. Oh, hey Kat, what's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you told me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age? With games and electricity and other things, but still? Oh, I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. How are you doing that with your mouth? You're a streamer? This is getting meta. Yes sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. Listen. And I can't now. Quack. That's what I'm going with. That's just quack now. Maybe you could just record things and post them later? I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into regarding pretty much everything I do to do with this show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Sunny. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it, rather than getting to play it myself. Yes. Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world, Tara's coming. And she always wins. Okay. Tara ran off with a fire look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? Guess there's nothing left to do here. Might as well head on over to the library. Let's go to the library. Hello? Okay. The library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. Huh? Ooh. You're making big claims in the chat. You think you could take Tara at Mario Kart? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. I took a few steps forward and noticed the girl with red hair at the back of the library. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, First Edition by D.B. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, that's just another elementary... an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're reading actually sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. What? Who? Where? What kind of library do these people go to? Who films porn in a library?
Wait, what?
Okay. Cough. The porn ones, obviously. Thank you, chat. I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Sunny, correct? I'm not gonna be able to keep these voices straight. I hope you guys know that. That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. Ha, Scarlet wears red hair. Okay. It's nice to meet you too, Sunny. I'm curious, what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show... Ah. Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. Ah. She ran away so fast, I didn't even have a chance to say anything more. Guess there's not much left to do here. I'll head on down to the kitchen. Goodness. 1. These ribs are well done. Thank you, ma'am. I already forgot these guys' voice. They were supposed to be medium rare. Remake them all before the hour's up. I know we should have just worked in accounting. Oh, that's his voice. I know we should have just worked in accounting. Then I've just an opportunity for you, one. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands, and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent, too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. Double chewed by Scarlet. Aw, shucks, you're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lowly peons. Bootlicker. The soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3. Thank you, Violet. Gosh, she's 100 times better than when 4 bossed us around. I couldn't agree more, bro. Bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Jesus. Just kidding, though upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so perhaps... She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person? Hi there. Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up the suit that one set on fire earlier. How's that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true of your lack of mind. If you lack a mind completely. Ah, public education. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you all the time. I can confirm that. I wish my mom never had you guys. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Sunny. You already know who I am. I imagine each contestant does. Flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date. No one could be that unintelligent. Sneeze. Achoo! I do hope you're worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. It's true. She's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than Royal Black Media. Alright, 3, your pay is cut by 50%. Enjoy your even share instant noodles. Oh wait, I didn't do his accent. Is it too late to go back to school? I am, how to say, fascinated. I like to see what makes you so special. You look rather average to me. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a deafening explosion blast through the kitchen. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting one on the menu, right? 1. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. I decide to head over to the backyard. 1 more. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer, and she's led to a stop in front of me. Hey, wait a minute. This is illegal. I'm glad I didn't name the character after myself now. What voice do I even give to this person? Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet you. You're Sunny, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a dog, though? Literally a dog. No thank you. Actually, I'd rather... Alright, let's go! She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. It's late in my dorm. I'm not gonna actually scream. She's so fast. It takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep it up! Else you're in tip-top shape in no time, soldier! Is this supposed to be the American? Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright, I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running faster than my dad did when he left. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez, no need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before he even got a chance to. Good lord. Oh, I'm so... Don't be. I killed him myself. What the fuck? The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Sunny. I'm kidding. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. That was fun, Sunny. Let's run again sometime. I fell on my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. What the Do you have to be faster than that to keep up with me, Suitor? I laid on the grass like an obese walrus, gasping for air. That's about accurate. Don't make me run, please. Is this how I die? I didn't think I have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the front of the mansion. Guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me! What have I gotten myself into? By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Sunny is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Sunny. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. Time to pick your first soulmate candidate, one of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who is it gonna be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who you want to talk to the most right now. Alright, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Oh my god. Okay. Do we want... I'm not athletic. I'm not gonna get along with the athletic, because I am not athletic. I mean, we're gonna go for all of the endings, obviously, but I am not athletic. Violet is annoying. Straight up. She's annoying. Scarlet seems alright. I don't know what her deal is. I guess she's faking being unintelligent, faking being an intellect that's faking being unintelligent. Right. Well, I guess I shouldn't, but like, you know what I mean. If Tara the gamer doesn't really know what's going on, and then we have the childhood best friend, who's kind of a tsundere and has a big crush on you. I feel like no matter who I pick, I'm gonna make someone upset. Okay, we have one no for Yui. Interesting. I'm leaning towards Scarlet just because I want to know what her deal is. Like, I guess we'll go with Scarlet. I don't know. Do I have any objections in the chat? Nope. Okay. Scarlet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Places, people. Let's have Sunny start in the mansion, and you know where to bring Scarlet. Yes, ma'am. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. Didn't take long to find Scarlet, she found me first. She just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Sunny, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible. And look, I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is... something slammed to the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas. Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. Rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. Go back, I want to be monkey. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. Four busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get him out of the way. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted forward, the white powder covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds and fell to the ground, unconscious. What? What was that? Let's just say forcing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Ooh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you'd lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too. Haha. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains! They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. That is so loud. Hold on. Turn that shit down. Oh my god. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course. What does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the camera for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, I promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person, each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. Hey, yeah, what the fuck? Like, I definitely feel like that was not real. They were acting. 'Cause that makes no sense. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Sunny. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? Hi, you're not one of the options here. I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Sunny. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. True. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Scarlet today. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding, there's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, more love triangles, less zombies. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Okay. Alright, sounds good to me. Really? I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Scarlet right away, especially considering what just happened. I get that, but at the end of the day, we need ratings, and those are coming from people who want to see love triangles and whatnot, right? More zombie. Thank you, chat. That's exactly right. Also, just like, I'm supposed to like meet everybody. Like, I gotta know everybody. Without those ratings being high every day, they'll axe the show and your life. I guess that makes sense in a messed up way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Is this not your first time on a life or death killing dating show? Can't say that it is. Well, that's pretty much what I need to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late. We've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Sunny. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to lying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Scarlet before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. I can hear a woman's voice calling out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in the air, but I try to respond but know where to come out. Sunny, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. Hello? You promised. But you lied, didn't you? The second one. Anyway. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamt the same thing. Oh, no, wrong voice. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamt the same thing. I've already forgotten everybody's voices. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think made you all dream that? Either way, it was just a dream. Haha. You use mean glare. It's super effective. Come now, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Sunny. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Oh, there you are, Sunny. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. We're just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. They're not real? Oh boy. Sunny, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Whew, good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So without further ado, Sunny, who's the unlucky girl? Son of a bitch. Okay. I feel like I should get a date with each of them first, and then pick... Oh. Because I know nothing about these people. I'd like to spend some time today with... Okay, do we go with the sporty one? We're not going with Violet. Violet's annoying. Okay, see, I've got multiple different perspectives here, right? So we can do Tara, who she's alright. I'm interested to see what stupid shit she'll do, thinking it's a game. So that could be interesting. We've got Yui, who's like the childhood friend, although chat has already said no for Yui. I know that could be interesting, and she's just very bullish about it. I don't know. But I also feel bad if I don't pick her, because she obviously knows me. Then we've got Allie, which is weird, because it's my name. But she's like, I don't know, she seems like she could be interesting, but also she did like jog us to death, and athletics is not my thing. Oh, you get like Yuri post-breakdown vibes from Yui. Okay. And I mean, we're obviously going to do multiple run-throughs of this. I have no idea who to pick. I'm so indecisive. Lily, pick a girl.
What?
Pick one.
What are you stuck between all of them?
Pretty much everybody except this one.
Which one's like me?
Well, I already did a date with that one. I need a different one.
The opposite.
I don't know which one's the opposite of you. Okay, well there's one that's literally named after me, but she's like athletic. But also kind of has my energy. But then there's also a little goblin gamer. You want me to do the goblin gamer? Okay.
Date my type.
Date your type, okay. Tara. Alright, our work's cut out for us. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! We're not going anywhere. Take him! I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro! Bro! Ah! It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro! Where was I? Oh, right! 1 down, 2 to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game. Oh, sup, Sonny? Give me a second, I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3. Kill him first! Alright, y'all lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The brothers 5 groaned as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Not bad. Not bad. You wipe the floor with those guys. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately, it's been a little boring. Why is that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have something new in store, if you're down. I'm down. Good. I'm just gonna need to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Oh god. This is a fucking Sword Art Online situation. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit. Don't worry. Wait, why would it... It's like lightning ran through my head. I'm in some kind of forest? Whoa, Sonny, you're here too. Where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. True. That kind of thing exists now? It's been around for at least 1,000,000 years by now. Give it the times. Oh, last time I checked, I've never heard of anything like this. Alright, so maybe it's some kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. 2 took a few cautious steps forward, then some more. Oof. He smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. Oh shit. It really is a video game, huh? Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack! Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental. Has a game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it though. The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Before it fries your brain, I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. The Brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing. If you can see it, Tara, then log up. Come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that you didn't have much saying to sap in the first place. It'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. Just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam! I look down at my hand, which I now become tiny little white wings. I look down at my face, and I have a beak. I became a bird. Oh god, what did she do to us? We're pigeons! Let me out! We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new fetish. Okay. The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up at Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all to birds. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Sunny. Earlier you told me that the whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like a wicked witch. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. But each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you want us to be pigeons for this. I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I'm trapped in a killer virtuality game. I am also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I am also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now, I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I am under. This is a game, alright. Now, seduce me. One by one, the pigeons 5 fired pickup line after pickup line at Tara, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. I tried my hand at a few too, but it's clear they had no effect. Can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Damn, girl, you're more addicting than quack. With my will to live at an all-time low, the game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What? We're back, thank God. I've got 4 fingers. I can write. I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided that it would be best to never talk about this again. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Sunny. Got a minute? I want to make Scarlet and Tara jealous. Be good for ratings. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Scarlet were the main ship, but now with Tara some serious words. Now, with Tara as some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least, but that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Cat laughed, then took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Scarlet and Tara. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Yeah, Scarlet. Tara's alright, but... I don't know. Eh. Sorry, I am the gamer, so the gamer is not my type. Honestly, I don't know. All these girls are very, very weird. I think I have a better connection with Scarlet right now. It's amazing how brilliant she is. I can't ever quite place her. She's fascinating. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with Scarlet. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Excuse me? Good night, Kit. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Are we not going to address that? The first one to make it out of here? Guess time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Sonny. You. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. I think about what's going on out there now. $10, that's better on this side. Out there, every day is a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for a hand and hold it tight. People that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Sonny? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess she'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Who is this mystery person? I am way more interested in this mystery person. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Allie had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my. Are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course! Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt the chill run down my spine. How many days do I have? 5? 7? I don't know. I figured time to talk with Cab on my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Cat, is that? I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Cat, no, this is Allie. Ah, sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about the show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back. That sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happened last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls a date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Sonny. Okay, well now I'm interested in what about Allie. It's my pleasure, Allie. See ya later. just ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat. I was looking for you. Afternoon, Sunny. Same here. I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the castle alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for Phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Scarlet and Tara as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Sunny. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? I guess I'd like to spend today with... I feel like we should alternate. So we'll go with Scarlet today. Scarlet. Huh, if making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. It's valid. That's none of my business. Okay, if you gave me more options... I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. Just you, Sunny. You almost gave... Oh. It's just you, Sunny. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's, not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing? Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. I mean, at least you fixed it. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which, inadvertently, is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time... let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. Okay, my character is a lot smoother than I would be in real life. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. I don't know about that. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you to a zombie? Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion. There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it as more of a testing ground than a real nightclub. The staff really wants something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you know how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. Couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD, and I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories, and move on. It was my life's work, you know? But now... I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? Guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week, who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. Got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea, if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Sunny. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. That's... Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? Maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but I had to say... I'd still prefer it if you picked me. What can I say? I'm a little bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and... I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. I'm sorry, but I feel like she's lying. She just feels like a liar. That whole magazine thing is very sketchy, and I do not trust her. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. That's gay. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey Kat, thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that, I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. There was so much reading. I think this is the longest I've talked during one of these streams. Whew, okay. We walked at a relaxed pace with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. So how are you feeling about day 3, Sunny? You still feeling Scarlet? Yeah. Like, I don't trust her, but so far she's more interesting than Tara. Scarlet's still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. She's full of surprises, but more importantly, I'm the happiest when I'm with her. That said, so far hanging out with her has been more than a little dangerous, but I like that. Aw, that's cute. Also, perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving Scarlet's fan base some more things to go rabbit over soon, You can say that again. Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, you'll be going on a date with your other soulmate candidate instead. Let's milk this love triangle for all it's worth. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern making it sound like I have a choice, when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walk back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Kat. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know this island better than anyone by now, Sonny. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. Ooh. Ooh! Wait, okay. Okay, theory crafting time. So Damien has talked about, like, he has other Battle Royale shows and stuff. Like, there's definitely something up with Damien, and we just see that he just brought in... Okay. So, I think it was reversed before. I don't know, some type of reality show where it was me and Kat, and then all of the other girls were involved in this show somehow. Because that's them saying scientist, or I guess me saying scientist, definitely means that Scarlet. That has to be Scarlet. That is not a coincidence. I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype. The one Damien used turned 6 into a vegetable. 6? There were 6 brothers? Not to mention the old test audiences too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught... I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by, but every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Second, go. I'm getting like Danganronpa vibes from this. Just a little bit. The next day, I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the... The first thing I saw was Scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Sonny. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet, you okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories, without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. That's not her voice. I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute, and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got silent. Sounds good by me. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about the things we do after we get off this island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's part of me that just wants to be your regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company. Maybe a little more than that. Jesus, okay. Somehow in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Ugh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. My head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which did not help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Sonny, so it's all good. Believe me, you drink too if you work here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp, TM, has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Before I can forget what the show's all about. Today's the day you go on a date with... Who was your other soulmate candidate again? Tara. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you. Duh. Right. Alright, let's get the second date with Kara started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty much fucked, huh? knocked onto the door to the games room. Does she go anywhere else? Hey Sunny, what's up? I thought I'd check in and see how you're doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on, then. They're handing me your game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon dating idea after, well, finding out it was already done. That's really a shame. For the whole world, really. But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mega pigeon death machine. And there's a million possible weapon combinations, and... Cool. Sounds cool. I'd love to play it. Curious, how come you decided to make a farming game? Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I used to just play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. It's more fun sometimes. Sometimes it can be more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk. Try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. House screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley. Alright. I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corpse and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was a pretty good one at that. Every season I learned to plant, water, and harvest new kinds of crops. Tara would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was almost impossible to do at first. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There was just one thing that was a bit weird. First, wow, we have so far is incredible, Tara. You think so? Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did it just fine. Thanks, Sunny, that's nice of you to say. I don't know what that voice crack there was. Whew. There's just one thing I think that was a little off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like their relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right. I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. And to be honest, I've never really had a real friend either. If it's not too much to ask, the voice suddenly reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be friends? I'd be honored to be your friend. That said, please don't trap me in a video game again. Sorry, what? Anyway, why don't you play games some ideas? Want to help me with testing them? Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. We'd both suggest ideas, she'd implement them, and we'd test together, and repeat. Just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her, and in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it was another virtual reality game. I need to take a water break because there was so much reading. I've been reading non-stop for almost an hour and a half. Whew. Okay. I was feeling too restless after days of dating to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Oh, hey Sunny, I was just about to go... Might need to bring this closer so you guys can hear me. Oh, hey Sunny. I was just about to go up to check on you. Hey there, Cat, what's up? Huh. There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the Brothers Five's paychecks. How do you know it was them? They're like clockwork. Bunch. I look like a deer in the headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Cat hadn't seen her yet. She made direct eye contact with me, then held it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Terry today go? It was good. It was good. It was great, I have to admit. Terry's very different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now. I like that. I mean, yeah, that's genuinely, yeah. I like the sound of that. Who do you have thought you'd who would have thought you'd say something like this after your rather unique first date, huh? Life sure has a sense of humor. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to ongoing rivalry between Scarlet and Terra. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first, third date with a girl, right? Sounds good to me, Cat. See you later, Sunny. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room, plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Time for more freaking cool dreams that are way more interesting. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay. I can see the pier now and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave, Sunny. About time if you ask me. I've dreamt of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. That's gay. Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? This is so foreboding. I'm so nervous. No. I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Oh gosh. The girls and I kicked off our morning by testing out Terra's game together. It was multiplayer now, so we could all play together in the same world. This came with its own fair share of consequences. I said cover me! You'll have to finish making dinner yourself. I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Yui, I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry, it's the mayor's birthday and I can't decide which berry to give him. It can wait! But then I won't get bonus points. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. Do you need any, Violet? We have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, the game's definitely gotten more exciting. I wanted for them to test the relationships, but maybe that'll have to wait a bit. I guess we'll see next time? Yeah, next time. I can wait. Or I can't wait. We spent the rest of the morning playing Terra's game. That's sweet. Morning, Sunny. Time sure flies, huh? This show's almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? Strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate for today? We'll stick with alternating, so we'll go with Scarlet next. Also, chat, what is your impressions on the girl so far? Or any theories you got? I'm gonna go on with the date, but drop comments and let me know what you're thinking about the old Gameroo, because I'm pretty sure this is a first for just about everybody here. Scarlet. Can't say I'm surprised there. You're two birds of a feather. Here's to hoping you both have a day you'll both remember for a change. It's funnier when you're not an amnesiac. This is still a really weird picture. Particularly him. Because, like, she kind of blends in with it. He does not. Anyway. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. You're telling me Terra made a Stardy clone, not a Terraria clone? That would have been funny. They looked worn as they'd been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet. What you reading? Hi, Sonny. Just an old fairy tale. Really, I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out the window. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Avaranda. Really, it's silly. I thought you'd be interested in. Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avaranda, which was far, far away from civilization. This is a manga. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Ooh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlet giggled like a child. I don't know. Nera has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of the relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret. Every night, by the crooked tree in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years, it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly, she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night, alone. Jimmy Neutron? Okay. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cursed with the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Aloria and the desire to leave. So she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. Oh, come on. Believe me, Scarlet, I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep in her eyes, and I could tell just how much she loved the story. Well, there's really not much left, but... Well, Nera and Aloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of Avaranda. The witch takes up her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the Lost Queen. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again, or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nera makes. That's a shitty ending! I want to know what happens next. Believe me, me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nera's shoes? My gut says stay in the kingdom? I don't know, it's just weird. That's a weird fairy tale. Like, that can't really... Like... Why did the queen just leave? But then also later kidnap her daughter? That's weird. And like, as the queen, couldn't she be like, yeah, I'm gonna marry this commoner, 'cause screw you. But I mean, I guess for the good of the people. I think I'd stay. Why's that? I mean, I can't just let my people suffer like that. But I would never let Aloria go. I'd find a way to make it work. You're a real romantic, aren't you? I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with, Sunny. Me too, Scarlet. There's someone else I'd rather be with right here, right now. Speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. Where's that? I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Huh? Oh my gosh, there's turtles down here. Turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderful, Sunny. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe. But you did it. This is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Okay, what kind of fan fiction are we in? Always. We spent the rest of the night enjoying a lovely dinner in a place straight out of a fairy tale with nothing but love in our hearts and laughter and smiles on our faces. I can't wait to leave this island with you, Sunny. I've never been this excited, this happy since ever. You make me feel like I'm living in a fairy tale. You know, I've got an idea of how we could spend tonight, if you're interested. Huh? And what's that? I'll show you why fairy tales were written by adults. Huh? Am I gonna get banned by Twitch? After today's date with Scarlet, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I needed to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling, and the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Tara tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date with Scarlet today? It was the best. My connection with Scarlet's one of a kind, and there's no one I'd rather be beside me than her. Being married to her would be like a dream come true. They're putting my words in my mouth. Your original assessment was correct. Oh, are you talking about the porn thing earlier? Well, aren't you romantic, Sunny? But I'm happy to hear that. If it's you two, I'm sure that whatever you two face out there, you'll be fine, as long as you stick together. And if she stops turning people into zombies... Yeah, that's a conversation we have to have. Don't forget that in the prenup. Who knew that 3 days were all you need to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Yes, this is literally a week. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company. It's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me and put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to... the library? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting. And also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So, you want me to grab your books for you so I can just stay here? I'm so glad you understand. You know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat. It's the least I can do. Cat's my favorite. I'm sorry. Like, all the girls are nice enough. I'm a little bit more interested in Allie after her little, like, 'cause we keep getting little scenes with her. We haven't seen anything else with the other girls, really. I don't know if it's just random or what. But things are moving very fast with Scarlet, and I don't know why the game is pushing us so much. And everything, like, they kind of just treat Tara as a second choice. Which I guess, like, yeah, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Great. Alright, to start, I need to grab me the Princess Averanda, 100 easy recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and I regret everything. That's weird. To the Princess of Averanda is one of their books. Okay. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Sunny. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more of unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows? That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Sunny. See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Time for more spooky dreams. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. Couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Sunny. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms to the last of her strength. All there's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. What? I woke up with Scarlet in my arms. After talking with Kat last night, I asked Scarlet to join me for one more midnight walk. We ended up talking for hours. Morning, Scarlet. Oh, you're awake. Hi there, Sunny. She's clearly half asleep. I want to invent something that puts them into a bottle forever. Then I repurpose the factory, mass produce it. Yeah, I love you. She dozed off as she embraced me in her arms and held me tight. We must have stayed there together for over an hour, but I wish it didn't pass by so fast. I'm so happy, you know? What is that? No matter how the show ends, we won't be alone. What more could I ask for? I'm very suspicious of her. I don't like how I don't get a choice in this. I'm incredibly suspicious. And I'm not a fan. I was terrified before, but now I know everything will be alright. Couldn't say it better myself, Scarlet. Anyway, Cat wants you to go on a date with someone else by now, right? Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I've got an invention to deal with them later. Sorry, what was that? Oh, nothing. See you later, Sunny. Sketchy. She is sketchy as fuck. Oh god, Shark Boy's back. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Sunny, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally, if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. Sorry about him, he can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Tara? It's just this last date, then tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Sunny. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Tara. Next time I need to give them more distinct voices. I have not been very distinct with my voicing. I found Tara sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looks so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Zombies everywhere. Ah! She bolted up suddenly. You okay? Whew, it was just a dream. I'm good now, no worries. Seems like it was a pretty crazy dream. No kidding! I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Did you go to bed late? Hell yeah, I spent all night working on the game. And I finished it too. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like you to try. Sure, I'd love to. Look like the same game I had played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. I started up the game. Moments later, I saw Tara's avatar run up to me. You made it just in time. The new event is about to start. What's the new event? As if on cue, giant robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Ah! Fight the pigeons! I ran towards the pigeons, preparing for the fight of a lifetime. Don't worry, I gotcha. Tara pulled out a giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. Oh, I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Tara was laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of the robo-pigeon. Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon. The what? Uh-oh. The screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I'd say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully stuck their wings together. As a consequence, they started to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I haven't saved yet. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I have to write that down. As Tara took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just for a minute... My avatar smacked him to the ground, pigeon first, and instantly died on impact. Aw man, I had so much stuff. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died before in this game. Of course! Just hit the retry button. I pressed the button and watched the world around me reset to the village sans the giant beast of death. Except now, the village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? And then it dawned on me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. I got small. I took a more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. I sighed deeply. At the same time, Tara was giggling like a child. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I want to test out, if that's okay. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No. Just come with me. I followed her avatar to the cabin we shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around and walked up to me and had out an item I'd never seen before. She walked up to me and gave me an item called a Ring of You're Pretty Cool. That's cute. Not gonna lie, that's cute. What's this? Let me try to explain. I came onto the show with no idea what it was about. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first, but hanging out with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody till I met you. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy shit with, but you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this, even after the show's over. Love to. You don't even have to ask. I've got to say, you caught me off guard with this. Why's that? You giving this ring to me, well, it could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. We laughed together, then walked back to the mansion with a spring in our step. We played the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for today. You up for a movie date? Voice crack? Woo! Sure, what do you want to watch? How about... Whoa. And then I saw something I'd never seen before, and would never see again. The sky outside rapidly turned from orange to black as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then the bright sun sky went out like a candle in the wind. Whoa, what's going on? She held my hand tight. I could feel that she was scared. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. No. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Sonny, you just didn't make the cut. We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. Sunny, I'm scared. What's happening? I clapped her hand as high as I could. We need to get out of here. Come on. I didn't even make 3 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Sunny, hold on, I yelled at her to run, but she came back to try to help me. Tara, you've got to get out of here. She screamed, and they must have got her. It was no use. Even though she was right in front of me, I was powerless to get even an inch closer. They tackled her down in an instant. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity. Then nothing. Hello? I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table. That's reality TV! Yeah. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. I need another drink. Oh man. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Tara? You there? All I heard back was echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey, Sunny. Cat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Tara's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Cat, what's going on? You've gotta help me. I was just on my date with Tara when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Sunny. I know. She sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to go back to my life, whatever it is, please. Not today, Sunny. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I've been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I found myself praying that she's safe. If anything had happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always a hero, aren't you, Sunny? What'd you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. Didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Sunny. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in them. You know, Sunny, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on. Ow. Hold on. What is going on? Hold on. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow. Did you just hit me? What me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now, you've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. Who knows? Might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Sunny. That's different. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere, an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiancé or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they find out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she's trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marched to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. And then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Sunny is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. You're late to the party, Sunny. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Sunny, one of the 5 lovely women, here's your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days. Hold on. Of the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Then, on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. Hold on! So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already. I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't good think of it that way. Think of it as, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright. Well, I guess I'd like to spend the days alone time with. Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Scarlet and Tara. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get higher ratings, right? Don't really have a choice, do I? Man, I thought we were getting to a stopping point. I am so glad I have class late. This is insane. Okay. Hi, Lily. You'd like this game. Okay. Lily just flipped me off. Nope, glad we're on the same page, Sunny. So without further ado, we walk back to the girls. Who do you want to go on your first date with? Well, I guess I get to explore all the other ones now. Okay. Let's go with Allie, because I feel like I don't know, she's interesting, and also she could tell something was up, and I find that very interesting, but I'm also very worried for her. Alright, we'll make it happen. Sigh. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Sunny. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that it'd end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I started to try to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck. We started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower. She steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. Okay. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She left as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Sunny. great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. This is a very weird transition. It's already been 2 hours, so I have time to go. I don't know. I'm gonna try and find a stopping point, I think. And we'll have to pick this up next time. But we'll go for a little bit longer. And try and find a stopping point. The world's gone crazy, we're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. I can't, that is true. Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they can start going down a little bump. I'm Sunny and I can't handle a little bump. Ah! Help me! Why is this Lily? Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a firelight inside me. Bring it on, Allie. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. We're gonna go with a rotation, because I will definitely die with a black flip. No question. And did a 360 rotation. Wait, am I spinning, or is the world spinning? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck. No, I won't let you kill Sunny. What? Going to wish we had. What the hell? You're up. You okay, Sunny? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be just fine in no time. Cat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Sally. That's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. Took a bite of the food cautiously. God, I'm dying. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I am not a dog, but I do like head pats. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Sunny. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impress is what we'll call it. Spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. I stumbled back to my room, plopped into my bed. Could be coming at this hour. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Sunny. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Cat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing and making sure you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your day-to-day with Allie was a ratings knockout. You and Allie were the fan-favorite pair. I gotta say, she knows how to make exciting TV. She's got potential for her own show now that I think about it. You were saying? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The whole world knows now that Allie's your first soulmate candidate, and they're hungry for more content. That said, we need a little more drama in the mix now. Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is, and ask them out on a date instead. Alright. Sounds good to me. I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Allie tomorrow, but I guess you understand your situation. But those ratings, just getting higher and higher every day, the X show in your life with it. I guess that makes sense in some warped way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. I almost think it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Sonny. Good. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. Sound of waves. Hey, I can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. I love you, Sonny. I always will. And I'll always love you too. My mouth moved on its own. You know there were so many other women on this show? They could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Her face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? I bet it's one of the Brothers 5. They don't make good stopping points here. I think, well... I think this is a good stopping point. Because we're going to be starting the next day. We're definitely going to pick this up next week. But yeah, we are at the 2 hours minute mark. This is a decent enough stopping point. I probably should have stopped after the first one went wrong, but I didn't know where it was going. So, oh well. You'll just have to wait and watch next week to see where this goes. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next week.